I'm coming on today to talk about some of the practices that you will see in our Kundalini and Sattva classes at the studio. So we do breath practices, mantra, which is the voice, and then Kriyas, which are short, energetic, either movements or mantras or breath practices. And when we do these practices, we do them repetitively. For example, I'm going to teach a Kriya today that we're going to do for 12 minutes. And the reason for this is because just like when you're building a muscle in the body, say you want to build your bicep muscle, you do the repetition of the weightlifting, and over time the muscle starts to grow and build. So it's the same way when we're working with our brain. The practice that I'm doing today, for example, is working on emotional stability. And so we're doing a lot of eye movements to target the prefrontal cortex right here, which is our higher functioning brain. And when we have more access to the prefrontal cortex, the more we are able to respond in situations rather than react. And a lot of times we're reacting because we are in the reptilian brain or the fight or flight brain, the stress response, or the amygdala, the emotional brain. And so for many of us, including myself for years, I was running around like reacting to everything out of fear and just, again, not being able to be present in my body, not able to come to my breath and just take a moment and again, have access to respond in a grounded, calm way. But the more practices we do to stimulate the prefrontal cortex, again, our higher functioning brain, the more ability we will have in the moments where stress arises to take a moment and come from a place of responding in a way that elevates the moment rather than creates more stress. And so, but it takes practice. So that's why we come together, is to, practice the breath, the mantra, the repetitive movement. And you will see a difference in your life with consistency. And that's really the only reason, I'm inspired to share these teachings, because they've helped me so much and they've helped so many other people. And, but again, it takes that consistency to really start to witness a difference in your life. So if you're in a place where you are finding yourself anxious a lot of time, or stressed out, or angry, I invite you to just come meditate with us, come check out a Sattva yoga class, come check out a Kundalini class. We also have vinyasa classes and yin and gentle flow classes to get into the body and to really connect in with the body, which is so important as well in terms of staying present and grounded in our lives. And just one other thing, like my passion is really that people are able to utilize these practices, not only to come to the studio and practice, but also to take these practices out into their lives so that we can, live a life of more ease and peace and calm. So anyway, have an amazing day. Always reach out with questions, and hopefully we will see you at the studio soon.